Hello.
It's
Hi.
Valentine's segment.
I'm Veronica.
Happy Valentine's. My name is Tim. This is Veronica Crack Play. Our mess, his message, and miracle.
Is that perfect?
It's Valentine. Hey, what did one squirrel say to the other squirrel?
What?
I'm nuts over you. I'm nuts over my wife. What did one bee say to the other bee?
What?
Will you be mine?
Aw.
Will you be mine?
So I'm wearing
my
my
Valentine.
Valentine
Look at
sweater.
her.
I'm wearing my Valentine sweater, you see?
Where's your hat? Great American hat.
Oh, here's my hat.
Look at this hat.
If you're in Lynchburg.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Wait.
She turns heads wherever she goes.
Mm-hmm.
This weekend, she's been turning people's political party from blue to red.
Right.
Like hearing aids. Red right, blue left. Red right, blue left.
So
What did one pickle say to the other pickle?
What?
I love you. Great deal. Great deal.
He's so funny.
Okay, that's what
Okay, so look. If you're in Lynchburg.
Yeah. Come on by.
Valentine's sweater came from Monogram Love. Hat came from Monogram Love.
Right.
Although they only had 3 of these when I bought this. But they have some other cute Valentine tops, ladies. And I saw some other places in Lynchburg that have some cute Valentine tops. Oh, Adorn has some great Valentine.
Adorn does, yeah.
Valentine tops.
Oh, I just love when you shop for me, honey.
Well, I didn't
That's
buy
awesome.
any there, but I did. But I did get this sweater from Monogram Love.
Candace Owen, 2024, by the way.
Right?
Trump 2020. Candace Owen. I love her.
She is awesome.
I will campaign for her
Absolutely.
whenever she wants me to. If she
Right,
runs for
she's
president,
awesome.
I hope she does. She is awesome.
She is awesome. Okay, so what are we talking about tonight?
Sweetie, we're going to talk about what women need, how women spell love. C-O-U-P-L-E. That spells couple.
Okay, and let me tell you what it stands for.
Let's talk about that.
C means it stands for closeness. O
And
is...
are we going to do this the next 6 weeks? I mean,
we are going to go over these over the next 6 weeks. So I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you what they all are, and then you'll know as they come up.
Okay.
O is for openness. U is for understanding. P is for peacemaking. L is for loyalty, and E is for esteem. So
That's
if
good
you're
stuff.
following those things, which we're going to go over one each week over the next 6 weeks, then you're going to learn how to, remember we've talked about the crazy cycle, so how to stay off the crazy cycle by going on the energizing cycle. The energizing cycle is the opposite of the crazy cycle. It is proactive, positive, and preventative. So we're going to talk about how to get there. All right?
Crack Clay is helping married couples build an affair-proof marriage God's way. Do not do what we did. That's what our ministry is all about.
So
we don't want you to do what we did. We want you to stop it and to give each other the needs that you guys need in a marriage.
be intentional.
That doesn't go there, doesn't get there.
Be intentional about
That
your
there's no
marriages.
temptation to get there.
Okay. Be intentional about your marriages.
Amen.
So
everybody
people
say hi to. Honey, there's a snake in the grass. Sweetie. Holy cow! What in the world is that,
We
sweetie?
have a kid
I feel like
just-
Adam and Eve. There's a serpent.
A kid just came in the kitchen and
Hey,
thought he would
buddy.
go unnoticed, and then he
Amen.
got called out.
So
by the second.
COUPLE.
Okay.
It will energize your wife.
You wanted to just pop in and say hello,
She can
Shepherd?
resign with respect.
Come on in. Come on.
Hello.
So, honey, there's handsome shepherd.
Okay, so 2 people. Yeah, we're live.
Sense wisdom. Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
honey.
wait.
Go ahead. Talk about that.
So 2 people. What is couple? What is a couple? It's 2. Oh, we have the other child.
Here comes handsome.
We can't get
Here
to-
comes handsome.
We're live. Hello.
He's,
There's Jacob. Then we have a shoulder.
He's
Okay.
available. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, stop that. So 2
go ahead.
people connected together. This is how. Okay, can we focus?
Oh, yeah, sweet.
A couple is 2 people
Right.
connected together, correct?
Right.
And that's how women view their relationships, and they
Right.
want connectivity. People connect together. Women want that connectivity
Right.
in their marriage. So if you think about your marriage like a photograph,
Right.
and it's like a symbol of your marriage, and then when you start to have trouble in your marriage, it starts to tear it a little bit until eventually it's torn apart.
Right.
Well, women sense that, and so they're trying to approach the husband to kind of put that tape on the picture to keep it together, right? They want to tape it back together. So women approach their husbands and to connect with them when they feel that distance.
So why do husbands take that wrong then?
Well, men seem to think we're doing what?
Were you trying to control us or something like that?
Right.
Dictate whatever. Like we're henpecked. We don't want to be henpecked. So what are you really telling us when we think you're being henpecked? Don't we?
Well, we're not trying to henpeck you. We're just trying to communicate with you. And when we communicate...
So you're trying to get our attention?
We're trying to... The more we feel like you're pulling away... then, which is a tendency for a man to pull away and stonewall, then we try to approach and to confront. And when we confront to connect, then you think that we're controlling you. But men, you have to stop thinking your wife is trying to control you and consider what we're teaching you, and that she is just trying to connect to you. She just she's saying, love me. She's asking you to love her. So when your goodwill wife confronts you, even in mild examples of confrontation.
So when a woman confronts, she connects. She confronts to connect.
She confronts to connect.
Okay.
So a lot of times he'll think that she's being critical or disrespectful, but she's not. She's not trying to be critical or disrespectful. She is just trying to access his heart. And the more she goes in to access his heart, if he doesn't stop and identify what she's doing, the more he withdraws, and that's the crazy cycle. So we're trying to teach you to get on the energizing cycle. So when she has a problem, and women naturally want to pursue her husband to connect with him, to feel that connection, then...
So you're not picking a fight then?
We're not picking a fight. So what do you need to do?
Wow,
so what do men need to do when we want to talk to you?
Well,
Do you know what we need to do? You need to do. What do men need to do?
We just need to talk it out, don't we?
To sit with your wife and
sit
talk it out.
And look at her in the eyebrows. That's why they have... if you go to this coffee place, like Starbucks, you notice there's all these little oval tables with two chairs facing each other, looking at each other. That must be women made that. They want us to sit there and look at them and just talk and communicate. Talk things out. Guys, there's nothing wrong with saying, I'm sorry. Say it. Honey, I'm sorry. Boy, you want to make this, you want to put some love, some deposits in your wife's love bank. Say, I'm sorry, honey, I'm sorry. Talk to me some more. What's on your mind? Communicate.
They give an example in the book, and we're doing Love and Respect. Is the name of the book we're using right now that we're talking to you about. With this husband just would not believe that his wife was not trying to control him. That they always think we're trying to control him when we try to talk to him, and he would not believe it. And then one day, she just gets in this irate place, and she feels like he feels like she's trying to emasculate him in her criticism of him. And so he, instead of escalating back or stonewalling her, he said, why don't you can continue to emasculate me, or you can sit down with me and we can pray about it and talk it over. And they said that at that point her spirit completely changed, and she just went and sat down on the couch with them, and they prayed. And then he believed that was the truth, that she was just trying to connect with him. So what can you do? What can you do? Tim, what do you have to say to the men?
Well, with men, what I'm trying to say is that, are you ready confronting him to try to control him?
Right.
And that's not true. That's not true. And that's so many times we hear that. They just want to communicate with us. We're talking from blue glasses, blue hearing aids. She's got pink glasses and pink hearing aids. So we come from different points of view. We're male and female. We're two different kind of people. We have to understand what our wife is trying to tell us. And she has a different way of saying things, and she's not backing us to the corner. She really wants to love us. She wants that couple thing. Okay? She wants a couple thing. We kind of want to be independent as we get married, but not our wife. She wants to get closer to us. Okay? So who were we? It's amazing how we have no problem talking when we're dating, are we? No problem talking when we're dating. Well, we look at them all day, all night, and just talk. Well, how's come that all changes when we get married? That wife still wants that. She was attracted to that. She's thinking, man, I met this guy who talks to me. You don't tell them then that, well, this only happens till we get married and I stop talking to you. That's what she wants. That's her need. We're trying to keep you guys from going down that evil road of the world.
So
the world is doomed.
So if men...
Jesus is not.
So if we
do
talk
it God's way.
If we talk about the instrument panel...
Here it says in Proverbs 12:15, to decode correctly, be a wise man who listens to counsel.
So talk about the airplane, the instrument panel.
Well, an airplane instrument panel, go ahead and talk about that. That's really our next one.
I know. So it talks about like when a pilot is flying and there's the instrument panel, they have to follow what it says. Even if they feel like they are going straight, they could be upside down. If they're not following the instrument panel, because in the clouds, I guess there's some disorientation.
You could be upside down. You could be upside down. It's called vertigo. You could be upside down.
You don't know.
And you don't know. Only those instrument panels do.
So it's just like in marriage, it's not about how you feel all the time. You need to stop and look at the guidelines, just like the instrument panels. So what they're giving us here that we're covering with you,
right.
The couple, the closeness, we're giving you the ability to stop and decode your wife's motives when she approaches you, and so that you can have a conversation with her and you can see what she's doing when she's approaching you, and stop to decode her actions so that you can stay grounded and not react out of emotion, right? And are we telling men if they try to decode their wives and they try to understand her more, are we telling them that means they need to be more feminine?
No. And sometimes the evangelical church will say that us men have to be more feminine, feminine qualities. No, we should be a man. We don't ask women to be more masculine. No, a man has to be a man, a woman be a woman. That's how God made us, male and female.
Be a man of honor. We're just saying that you need to be a man of honor, which means respect, loving your wife. Remember, she needs love, he needs respect, loving your wife. So the next few chat weeks are going to be two men about women. The women are good to listen to, right? Because it helps me to go through the men's part to understand why I do the things I do. And y'all, and this is something we read and it is really helpful for both of you to understand, because we can have a conflict ourselves between us, and then we are able to use this to help have a conversation.
Men and women have different ways of going about this, trying to point out the differences, and we have to understand that she's not a man. She's going to talk about things a whole lot different approach than I would, a whole lot different angle. We have to understand that. Using the love and respect connection proves that a man of knowledge increases power. Proverbs 24:5. I love these Bible verses, guys.
All right. So what are y'all doing for your wife or your honey this
month? Let me do this here. Okay. When you act on COUPLE, you will enjoy life with your wife, whom you love. Ecclesiastic 9:9.
Which is a great
Remember, the wife loves couple. Okay?
Close.
With God in the middle. You're going to grow closer and closer and closer. This world's going to drive you further and further apart. The devil wants to put his foot stranglehold in your marriage and drive it apart. We're here as Crack Clay to encourage you not to do that, to do it God's way. Okay? So, it's Valentine's Day. Men, have you made plans?
Friday is the
Have you made plans for your sweetheart? For that romantic getaway? Oh, that just really does so much for both of you. I encourage you to dress up. Dress up. And I want to take my wife. There's a new flavor at Wendy's that I want my wife to enjoy Friday night. I'm so looking forward to it. It isn't. It's. I'm not going to tell you. I want to surprise you, but did I tell you where we're going? I'm so sorry. Oh,
y'all really don't think he's going to be
I feel so bad about that.
He's not taking me.
But honey, it's a new flavor.
Okay, but wait. Before we leave, we have to talk about last night.
Go ahead and tell them all about it. Yeah,
the Bedford Pregnancy Center.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The Designer Bag Bingo was last night.
What a privilege to help and support
we were very honored to be able to be the sponsors of the Designer Bag Bingo. But wait, you talk to them, tell them how it went. I'm gonna go.
Rejoice that your mom was not pro-choice.
Okay, listen. You're so funny,
Right.
honey.
Yeah.
I said tell them about the event last night. You can.
Well, that's what it's about, honey.
Okay, well, so the Bedford Pregnancy Center, as if you're not familiar with pregnancy centers, they really help women who have an unplanned pregnancy. They help them see that there are alternatives other than abortion, and they will show them give them an ultrasound of the baby so that they can see the baby
It's
at the
alive
stage
and
of
well.
pregnancy that they're at, and that it is alive and well, and that it is a human being and they're growing inside of them. If the mother, they educate them,
Right.
they do courses with them about financial planning, about
So
life.
we played bingo last night.
So they don't. All of their services are free, right? So they even. I did this great tour
So
of it, and I
fundraiser.
sat and talked to them a
Right.
little while about before we decided to sponsor, and talked to them about their services that they offer. They give, if women need help, they are able to get, cribs, car seats, diapers, blankets, whatever they need, outfits, clothes for the babies if they can't afford them, baby food, formula if they need it. They also will help do counseling for post-abortive moms. I mean, just some amazing stories I heard about counseling that was provided
All
for
kinds of great
for
stories.
post-abortive moms who were just so traumatized by the abortion they couldn't forgive themselves, and they couldn't
Amen.
move on with their lives. They couldn't forgive themselves. They were just haunted by the abortion, and they will do that counseling free. Everything's free. So one of the ways that they raise money, that the Bedford Pregnancy Center raises
Right.
money to provide these services for ladies and keep the lights on and pay the salaries for the 3 staff that they have, is through bingo. And so they did a designer purse bingo. So we played for.
And guess who won the last bingo? Hello.
So we were the sponsors.
Bingo
And
was his name. Oh.
there were 10 bingo winners. There were 10 cards.
Different
we played
games,
10 games of bingo, and there was
And
a
she
winner
won
each
the
time.
last one.
But the
and a
last
tie-off.
one you buy,
A tie-off.
the last one you pay for an extra bonus
My
round
lovely
because
wife.
it has a matching Kate Spade wallet. And Kate, isn't that nice?
Yeah,
And she
awesome.
said it's a limited edition.
So
We
she's
don't
got
have any
her
of those
Valentine gift. Now we go to
Wendy's. Anyway, so
It's a
go
brand new
support
flavor.
your local pregnancy center. If you're not in Lynchburg, support ours. If you are, and
Guess who's pro-life? The one who saved me. Guess who's pro-death? Devil. I'm not going there.
yes.
I'm going to life. Devil. Jesus gives us life and life more abundantly. The devil comes as a thief to steal and destroy everything he can. That's the world. Where Jesus, the contrast, comes to give you life and abundant life. I thought for 50 years Christians had no fun. Boring. When I gave my life to him 13 years ago, that was anything but the truth. To have that joy and peace of Jesus living inside you, I wouldn't trade it for the world. And what a future I have. So we want to help married couples live in a fair-proof marriage God's way, and we want everybody to go to heaven with us, because God is not willing that any should perish. We love you guys.
We love
Happy
you guys.
Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
Let us know if
Day,
you have any
baby.
prayer requests.
It's
all
not
right?
Wendy's. I'm just joking.
I know it's
I
not.
got something
I know.
more for you than that.